Hi, it's Dr. Heather out for a walk with my two fuzzies, and I'm just thinking about how much I love this activity and how good it feels for my soul and body, but really so much for my soul. And I'm thinking about why this could be and what makes it so, and I think there's multiple reasons. First of all, I'm out here with these two who are just so happy to be here, and the energy that we get from animals and children is just so much of a carefree, in the moment, just really joyful to be doing what we're doing, curious and playful type of attitude, something that we could all use more of no matter what age we are. So there's that component. And then there's the component of all of this beauty, the sounds of nature, the sights and smells of nature. It's early September in the Northeast, and probably one of my favorite times of year here. Everything is just so beautiful, and it's starting to be cool and refreshing, and nature is starting to go inward, but at the same time it's still so alive and vibrant. And so that's another component of it, the nature component. We talked about that in a recent video where I talked about negative ions and nature and just the benefits of fresh air and sunshine and getting to move our bodies, which feels so good too, just to get rid of all of that stagnation that happens when we're still, which is so much of our lives these days. So it's great to get out and move. It's great to get out in nature. And it's great to have companions like these who remind you to just be here and be happy. And then the last component of it, I think, has a lot to do with just this time to get to be by myself, enjoying this. And I'm here now visiting my family, which is rare and precious. So every moment that I can spend with them, I try to. They're the people who I love most in this world and who love me most in this world, and so when I get to be here and be home, I really want to maximize the time that I spend with them. But at the same time, these moments when I can come out and be alone, yes, I'm with the furries, which is great companionship, but I'm the only person out here, which is really beautiful because it means that I get to reconnect with myself. And I think that that's something that is so neglected in our society, either because we're just constantly surrounded, even if it's not by people in person, it's by the opportunity to be connected to them through social media, through our phones. It's just really easy to connect, which is great in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways, it means that we can constantly be distracted and we never quite get a chance to be on our own, and we kind of fill up that void, even if it's not with other people and connecting with other people, it's with things like Netflix or listening to YouTube or whatever it might be. We kind of try to avoid just being with ourselves, but that time I think is super important, because if we get lost in a sea of everyone else and everything else and all the distractions that come with just living in this day and age, we can very easily lose touch with who we are and what we're here to do and what sets us apart from other people, and how important it is to be connected to ourselves and what we're doing here and what our purpose and our passion is. And I think so much of that really has to be developed through alone time, where we sit with ourselves or walk with ourselves and get to know who we are and get to know just what makes us come alive and what inspires us and what makes us dream, because these things are all really important. And just to get to know ourselves better, which I think it sounds obvious, like of course, yes, we know ourselves, but have we really sat with ourselves and gotten to be gentle and understanding and compassionate with who we are and recognize the way we think and our preferences and what we actually want as an individual and what we're actually feeling called to do in every moment. So just some reflections today on the importance of spending time with your pets or your kids or someone who can remind you how important it is to just be in the moment and enjoy, and also some reflections on nature and how important it is to get outside in it and to move your body whenever you can. And then I think the main reflection today was just about how important it is to get to do activities with yourself, or even not activities, just to be with yourself and get to have that quiet time where we reground and recenter and reconnect to ourselves and our purpose. So I hope that this was enlightening or inspiring for you in some way. Thanks for listening to my reflections and my ramblings, and the doggies and I will see you next time on Dr. Heather ND.